I usually talk about football and baseball on the report, but today I'm going to talk about the Atlanta Hawks. Now, before you turn the channel, hold on for a minute. This is something you'll want to hear. The Atlanta Hawks are rebuilding. They are 14-30 on the season, and you need to watch them. Many of you might say you don't like or watch the NBA, and that's fine, but this team is worth paying attention to. The Hawks have three rookies who are really impressing so far this season. Trae Young is averaging 16 points and 7 assists per game. Kevin Huerter is scoring 9 points per game, and Omari Spellman is up to just over 6 points per game. Young and Huerter are 20 years old, while Spellman is 21. John Collins is also 21 years old, and he's taken a huge step forward in his second season. Collins is now scoring 19.1 points per game and pulling down over 10 rebounds per game. Those are 4 players taken in the last 2 drafts who are now the core for this team. Now look, the Hawks are not ready to compete with the Warriors for the NBA title, but the pieces are in place for this team to get better. Add another star or two in the draft this June, and this team will have one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And that alone deserves our attention. I know the Hawks are last on the list in this state, behind the Braves and Falcons and, of course, the college football teams. But think back to when they were great, like when Dominique Wilkins was the star. Those teams in the 1980s were tremendously popular, and that's a key right there. They have to have a star. I don't know if they'll ever have a star quite like Dominique Wilkins again, but that's what the NBA is now all about, having stars. Will Young or Huerter or Spellman or Collins become that player? Well, they're still very young, so it's fun to wonder about what they may be in 2 years. Huerter is the player I really like. He was the 19th player taken in the first round last June, and he looks like a young Dan Marley, a good scorer from the 2 spot. Huerter was the 19th pick, as was Collins the year before. And that shows you that General Manager Travis Schlenk can identify talent, even those not at the top of the draft. It's also fun to wonder if the Hawks can get a star in this June's draft. Either way, the Hawks, yes, the Hawks are a team you should watch. They're getting better, and maybe at some point, let's hope they'll be great to where we'll have to pay attention to them once again.